Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to Non-League to Giants, and a very special episode. We have 3 matches today, but only one opposition. That is because we face Man City in both legs of the Champions League round of 16, and in between those games, we face Man City again in the Carabao Cup final. So, wow, it's not really a team I'd like to pick 3 games back-to-back, to be honest with you, but that is what we've been dealt with. Man City up first at home in the Champions League round of 16 first leg. Then we play them in the Carabao Cup final 3 days later. And then 4 days after that, we have the second leg away to Man City. So, yeah, it could be a disastrous episode for us. We shall see. We could be out the Champions League and we could have lost the Carabao Cup final. But an interesting fact for you guys. Since we lost the FA Cup final to Brighton all those years ago, I think it was 2031, we have won our next 9 finals in a row. So 9 finals we've been in since that Brighton final in the FA Cup. We've won every single one. This will be our 10th final, the Carabao Cup final. Can we make it 10 in a row in finals? That is quite amazing, really. We've also beaten Man City before twice in finals, once in the Carabao Cup final and once in the Community Shield as well. So hopefully we can win the Carabao Cup in the episode. But I don't know what's more important, to be honest, because obviously the Champions League is more important, but this is the round of 16 stage where the Carabao Cup is the final, of course. But we have won the Carabao Cup twice before, including last season. So if we were to lose one or get knocked out of one, I'd probably choose the Carabao Cup, even though it is the final, because the last 2 seasons we fell out of the Champions League in the round of 16 after winning the competition. So hopefully we can get past the round of 16 again. Anyway, let's get to the recent results first of all. And firstly, I should say, it's gone really, really well since the last episode. Actually, let's check out the league tables first of all. We are currently sitting top of the league, as you can see there, 3 points clear of Man United. It's gone really well for us in recent times, but as you can see, that red there, we have just lost a game just before this episode. The good news for us though, Man United also dropped points in that game week as well. They lost as well, so we still hold a 3-point lead at the top, which is great. It was actually a really interesting battle between us and Man United. We both won about 6 or 7 games in a row, and it was level on top in the Premier League. But they lost 2 games in a row. We built up a 3-point lead. We had a chance to go 6 points clear at the top, but unfortunately, Sheffield United had different ideas about that. Also, of course, the Champions League, we managed to qualify in the end. We've also played a playoff. We got through Sevilla very comfortably. Get to that in a second. We're here in the round of 16 now. The FA Cup, we're out of that. It's a very strange result. Get to that in a second as well. And of course, the Carabao Cup, we are in the final. So let's get to those results then. What has happened since the last episode? The last episode was not great for us, it has to be said. It started off amazing. We started off with a 3-0 home win against Liverpool. We then got a great point away to Man United. But then after that, it was a shocking defeat at home to them 2-1. We were absolutely terrible in this game. Absolute filth. But since then, things have gone really, really well. We actually won our next 8 league games in a row after that disappointing loss to Man United. So we didn't crumble after that. We picked ourselves up and came even better in the season, which is great, until we lost the game just now away to Sheffield United. Get to that in a second as well. We started off with a win away to Watford, beat them 4-0 very comfortably. That was nice. We then played Arsenal at home. This was a great win as well. Beat them 4-1 very comfortably. Gunyo made it 1-0 for us. They got a goal back, but then after that, we went 3-1 up, and then Gunyo with a goal in the 90th minute to make it 4-1. After that, we played Norwich in the Carabao Cup semi-final of both legs. We beat them 3-0 at home very comfortably. We actually ended this game with 9 men as well, by the way. Aaron Trout got 2 goals in the game, Granit got a goal as well. We then went down to 10 men with Coppers getting sent off. And Aaron Trout went from 0 to 0 as well. He also got sent off. But luckily for us, we had a 3-0 lead in the game, and we held off quite comfortably there anyway. We then beat Wolves at home 3-0 in the FA Cup third round. Gunyo another 2 goals in this game. We then drew away to Norwich 1-1 in the second leg, but obviously the damage was already done at that point. We went through to the final very, very comfortably. Beat Leeds away 2-0 very comfortably as well. Then in our final 2 Champions League games, we had a little bit of trouble, it has to be said, in the Champions League. It looked like we might not even qualify for the playoff round, but we ended the Champions League very strongly. Beat FC Utrecht 6-1 at home, which was nice. And then we beat Celta Vigo 4-0 at home, which was a great win. So they're quite a good team in this universe now, Celta Vigo. Gunyo with a hat-trick in this game as well. He has been absolutely magnificent in recent times, by the way. Definitely starting to justify his £260 million transfer fee. I will look into him in more detail in a second. After that, we played a fierce rival, Southampton away from home. Beat them with ease 4-0. Gunyo on the score sheet again with another 2 goals there. A 2-0 win at home to Leicester as well. And then after that, oh my word, what a shocking defeat. Look at this run of form here. We were dominating teams in every single game pretty much. Played Arsenal at home. They're obviously a good team, but we're a lot better than them these days. Only played them a month prior and beat them 4-1 very comfortably. Played them at home in the FA Cup 4th round, and we got battered 5-1 at home. It was horrendous. Well, what happened in this game? I'll tell you what happened in this game. They went 1-0 up, in the 3rd minute through Zarapov for a free kick just outside the box. Then they made it 2-0 for another set piece from Garmendia from a corner, and we weren't a better team in the game at this point, and it was completely against the run of play. They were 2-0 up, 2 set piece goals, as I said. After they went 2-0 up, of course, I went much more attacking in the game, and that shot me in the foot a little bit there, because they went 3-0 up, and then 4-0 up in the game. Gunyo got a goal back. It looked like it might be the start of an amazing comeback, because we were creating chances, creating a lot of chances, but unfortunately for us, we left ourselves too thin at the back, and they even got a 5th goal in the game. So I was very nervous after this loss at home to Arsenal. Even though we played quite well, we got hit for 5. I thought this might be a start of some sort of terrible run of form for us, but luckily it wasn't. We won the next 5 games in a row in all competitions. Starting with that playoff round, first leg, away to Sevilla. Beat them 3-0 very comfortably. Gunyo with a hat-trick in this game. By the way, Gunyo in the first 5 or 6 Champions League games, he didn't score a goal. And then he scored back-to-back hat-tricks against Celta Vigo and Sevilla. So 6 goals in 2 games for him there in the Champions League is very nice. We then beat Brighton at home 4-0 very comfortably. And we then beat Sevilla at home 3-0 in the second leg to finish off the tie 6-0 on aggregate. That was great. After that was a brilliant win away to Liverpool. Beat them 2-1, which was fantastic. I decided to go into this game very different to how I did last season at Anfield. Last season at Anfield, I went with a cautious mentality, played the ball long as well, ended up getting a good draw from the game. But this season, the way we was playing, Liverpool sitting down at 8th in the league, I decided, you know what, we don't need to fear them. We go there, play our normal style of play, and we can win the game. We went 1-0 up through Gunyo. They got a goal back just before half-time. We weren't a better team in the game as well. We were creating lots of chances in the game, and we got that justified goal in the 87th minute. Aaron Trout with a goal there. That was fantastic. Brilliant win away to Liverpool that. 2-1, that was absolutely amazing. After that, beat Fulham at home 2-0 very comfortably. But just before the episode, we lost away to Sheffield United 3-1, a team who I know are very, very dangerous. They've got great attack, Sheffield United, a brilliant attack, in fact. They've got a player called Gittins, who's brilliant. They've got a player called Tom Hill and Berard, all 3 of them strikers, and all 3 of them, well, you'd say they're probably in the top 10 best strikers in the league, to be honest. So, yeah, they've got a great attack going forward. But this scoreline is a little bit conflicting because we are by far the better team in the game, by far. They went 2-0 up in the game, which was very annoying. I then changed things about a little bit with my formation. Went with a very strange formation, it has to be said, to try and stay a little bit stable at the back with their 2 strikers up front. We went with 3 defenders, but also going very attacking. And you know what? This could have easily been a much different scoreline on another occasion, to be honest. We were by far the better team. You look at the match stats here. 10 shots for them, 22 for us. Both of us had 6 shots on target. We look at the XG. 3.61 XG for us and only a 1.59 for them. We had 2 goals disallowed as well, which is very unfortunate. It's made it 2 minutes, but they got the 3rd goal in the 94th minute as well, by the way. From the 22nd minute to the 93rd minute, we absolutely destroyed Sheffield United. As you can see there from that XG, in the second half, we could have scored 4 or 5 goals. So, very unfortunate not to win the match, let alone lose the game 3-1. Luckily for us, though, Man United lost away to Tottenham as well, so we kept our 3-point lead at the top. But yeah, very unfortunate this, to lose away to Sheffield United 3-1. But as I said, they got a very, very strong attack. They actually had 3 strikers played in the game, Berard, Hill, and Gittins. And yeah, as they've done before in the past, they tore us a new one. So that was unfortunate, but we still played really, really well, so I'm not going to get too disheartened about that. We got battered at home to Arsenal playing well, and we came back to win the next 5 games in a row. So there's no reason to think we can't beat Man City in all 3 of these games, to be honest. Our record against Man City is actually really, really good. If you see here, we've won 10 against Man City. They've won 11, but drawn 3. But if you look at the start of our life in the Premier League, we actually lost 6 games in a row against them. So since we've done that, we've done really, really well. And we've lost the last 2 games against Man City, though, to tell you the truth. You know, we lost away to them 2-1 earlier on in the season. And we obviously lost on the final day of last season, 1-0 at home to lose the title. Jarvis getting sent off at the 21st minute. So hopefully nothing like that happens here today. I would say we are a better team than Man City these days. You actually look at the league table, Man City are down in 3rd place. We're 11 points clear of them. I know we're not playing in the league here today, but we should fancy our chances here. The first game, though, are home to Man City. This is a must-win game. Obviously, we need to take a lead into that second leg, being away from home. So hopefully we do. Before we get started with this game, though, one player I need to mention, as I said, is Loris Gunyo. This bloke has been absolutely possessed in recent times. He's got 31 goals in the season now and 10 assists in 38 games, 8.04 in the last 5 games, but that doesn't tell the full story. He's been ridiculous. As I said, he's finally started to repay his £260 million. He looked like a good striker before then, but now he's looking unbelievable. If you look at here in his recent form, all this green here, he's actually scored 20 goals and got 4 assists in his last 13 games. So, yeah, he's been absolutely ridiculous. He's a must start for me on the team sheet. Any time I play the game, pretty much, I've gone with Gunjo up front, no matter how tired he is. The only games he missed was the Sevilla second leg and the FC Utrecht game, which obviously we were strong favourites in that game. Sevilla, we were in 3-0 on aggregate already. But other than that, he has to start. He's been that good. Ehrentraut, the poor sod, he's been absolutely brilliant as well. In his games he's played, he's been really good this season, Ehrentraut. He actually scored 16 goals in just 18 starts. But Gunjo, I don't know what's going on with him. Well, probably the fact that he's actually a very, very good player and a world-class player, but he's been possessed in recent times. Hopefully it continues here today. In the last 13 games, he's scored 20 goals with 4 assists, and in every single one of those games, he's been involved in a goal, and only one of those games, he didn't score. So hopefully he scores today. Man City at home with the first game of the 3, the Champions League round of 16 first leg. We've fell at this hurdle the last 2 seasons. Hopefully we don't do it in a 3rd season in a row. And in terms of the team sheet, we've got Lopez in goal, Arnold right back, Adelson left back, Mohamed and Scalvini centre backs, and we've got Jarvis, Bellingham and Acosta in midfield, Magnaghi on the right, Coric on the left, and Gunjo up front. So unfortunately, Bruno's picked up another injury this season, twisted ankle. He got injured in 24th February against Fulham, out for another 7 days to 2 weeks. Also, Granner is injured as well. He's out between 2 to 4 weeks with a hip injury. Been out for already a couple of months, so that's quite disappointing. And obviously we've got Cordova, Mafla and Kenlock all unregistered for the Champions League as well. Macca's been injured as well. He's back in 5 days' time though, so hopefully he'll be on the bench at least for the second leg of the Champions League. As I said, Gunjo has been absolutely ridiculous recently. No one has been even close to his standard, it has to be said. But Scalvini and Mohamed have built up quite a nice centre-back partnership. I quite like them too. Arnold's been really good as well. Adelson not been as good as he has been in recent times. Rafali's been quite good at left back though, but the midfield three have been really good as well. Bellingham, Jarvis and Acosta have been really good in recent times. Obviously missing Maka, but Coric, he hasn't been great on the left-hand side. That's probably the weak point of the team right now, is the left wing, to be honest. Hopefully Coric turns up very soon. But anyway, Gunjo is absolutely on fire right now. Hopefully he scores again in today's game. Man City at home, the round of 16 first leg. We need to win this one. Will we do it? Let's find out. Before we get started with this first game though, guys, please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out and he much appreciated. So let's get going then at home to Man City. It's the first of the 3, as I said. The next one is at Wembley and then the final one is at Emirates Stadium. We're at Jimmy Dickinson Arena though. It's a bit of a fortress. We did lose at home to Arsenal 5-1. We also lost at home to Man United 2-1 in the league. But other than a couple of results this season, we've been very, very good. As I said, lost to Sheffield United 3-1, but we were very good in the game and very unfortunate to lose that one 3-1, to be honest with you. 14 minutes into this one, not much has happened so far. Bit of a cagey affair at the start here. We are dominating possession, though, with 71%. Finally get a highlight. It's Magnaghi with a corner. He crosses it in, it's cleared, though. And Javi clears it even further, but Adelson's there under no pressure. He passes to Mohamed. Now it's Scalvini to Arnold. Been very good this season, Arnold. I like him. Although we did just lose it out very easily. We got it back now. Here's Arnold. Crosses it in. Gunjo. Oh. Anytime. Oh, well, it's a penalty. Lovely. Get in. Get in there. I think Coric will take the penalty. I'm pretty sure Bruno's a penalty taker. Coric is number 2. I should know this for sure, to be honest. I think Gunjo is number 3, is he? Yeah, Gunjo scored all these goals, by the way, as well, without scoring a penalty. So it shows how ridiculous he's been. Coric, poor on form. Can he score here? Wow. Still on the highlight though, but that is probably why you should take Coric off penalties when he's not playing particularly very well. Gunjo should be on the penalty, shouldn't he, really? Let's be honest, we're all thinking it. Gunjo should be on the penalties right now. He's scoring goals for fun, but wow, how big would that be coming into the tie here? Still dominating the game. Man City yet to have a shot on target. I'm still confident that goal might come. Here is Gunjo to Mohamed. Mohamed with the goal. Don't usually see him score goals, especially with his feet. But lovely strike there from Mohamed. Gunjo, he didn't score, but another assist for him as well. He's just not just a one-trick pony, Gunjo. He's also got in double digits for assists this season as well. So he's been absolutely unbelievable. Look at that. He's not a selfish player. He cuts it to Mohamed. Was not expecting that finish from him, but wow. We are 1-0 up in the game. Coric missed a penalty, but Mohamed has bailed him out. Gunjo with the assist. Well, we haven't created an abundance of chances in this first half, but one thing we have done is kept Man City completely quiet. One shot in the game for them, none on target. We've had 6 shots, but 5 of them on target. We're 1-0 up in the game. 1-0 lead, though, I won't be too happy with that. I'd like to score a second or a third and give ourselves a bit of breathing space between us and Man City. Can we get past this round of 16 curse? Luckily, we won the Champions League in our first ever season playing in it. But since then, it has been the curse of the round of 16, losing out to Porto and Man United. Let's hope we can get a couple more goals here in this first leg. Here's Arnold with the ball to Acosta. Dunyo, it's got to be a goal. It's got to be a goal. He always scores. Get in. He doesn't miss. He cannot miss right now. He cannot miss. The bloke is an absolute freak. Absolute freak. Not that I'm expecting him to miss at this point anyway, but the way he's playing, it's like he cannot miss. Get in there. Get in. What a lovely start to the second half, by the way. Gunyo, he is just literally on cloud 9 right now. He is absolutely flying. Right now, he's got to be the best striker in the world. Surely he has to be. The funny thing is, though, it's actually a debate whether he's actually the best striker for Italy. Because they've got a brilliant striker called Talisi who plays at Bayern Munich. And apparently he's better than Gunyo. But right now, I don't think so. Anyway, here's Koric. Missed the penalty. He hit the bar. Magnagi's there. Oh my word, how has he missed? How has Magnagi missed that? We are dominating Man City here. We really are. Back on the highlight again. Here's Arnold with the ball. It's only 2-0 though, so we can't get too excited. When we get a third and fourth goal, this tie could be to bed. That's another penalty, isn't it? It's another penalty. Or is it? The referee's checking it. It might be just outside the box, actually. That would be devastating. VR's checking it. No penalty. I was about to pause the game because I wanted to change to Gunyo to take the penalty over Koric, but it's not a penalty after all. Magnagi with a free kick, though. Still a dangerous position, of course. Can he shoot from there? He probably won't. He crosses it in, though, but it's cleared very comfortably. There's Haaland. The man who doesn't age, apparently. Still playing. I do say he doesn't age. He has aged, of course, and his physicals are starting to go down now, but he's still arguably the best striker in the league. Although I'd say Gunyo is the best striker in the league now. I'd say he's overtaken Haaland, to be honest with you. Anyway, let's make a couple of changes here. Magnagi is apparently carrying an injury. He got 6.5 as well. Let's bring on camera for him. Remember, we've got to play Man City again in 3 days' time. The midfield is very, very tired. Bellingham, Jarvis, and Acosta. You know, I'm going to take Jarvis off, bring on Eladrissi and put Scalvini as the DM there. And put Eladrissi back there as a central defender on defend. 28 minutes to go. You know, a 2-0 lead. I'll take it. I'll take it, but I would love a third goal in this game. The way we're playing as well, Man City not creating anything in the game. A third goal could be needed, to be honest. Here's Arnold with the ball. 24 minutes. Okay. Don't know who he's passing to there, but camera does get it. And Bellingham's there. Koric got to score. Koric. Oh, Koric. What's happened to him? What's happened to him? Straight back on the highlight again. There, goalkeeper Lopez passing it to Duran, who's one of the best centre-backs in the world, it has to be said. Here's Kenny. Must be a new signing for Man City. He used to play for QPR. Oh, don't tell me you're going to score with their first shot on target. That would be devastating. They might do. They've got a little man in the box called Erling Haaland, who's rather quite good, but Erling Haaland hasn't scored because Victor Porto has scored. Porto knocked us out in the Champions League round of 16, and now Victor Porto has scored against us, against the run of play. Now suddenly it's 2-1 in the game. A game which we should be leading very comfortably has now been halved. Well, that is concerning, isn't it? That is very concerning. You know, if we end up this game only winning 2-1, I'll be kind of devastated, to be honest. Scalvini is 6.2 now, but unfortunately not really got any DMs to bring on in place of him. Macca is, of course, injured. You know what? Let's take Koric off, bring on Montero for him. And also, I'm bringing on Pedri for Bellingham. And I'm going to put Acosta back there as a secondo volante. And Pedri is attacking midfielder on support. Not that it matters too much because this is definitely the final season now. Pedri is retiring end of the season. 8 minutes to go. I can't believe it's 2-1 in the game, to be honest. Only a couple minutes to go now. 5 minutes added time. Will there be another goal in the game? Doesn't look like it. Oh, you must be joking. They score now. You must be joking. What a save from Lopez. Get in. What a save from Lopez that is. Gone for a corner. Well, a 2-1 lead is definitely better than a 2-2 draw. That is for sure. What on earth happened there? It's a free kick. Thank goodness for that. I thought he might be pointing to the spot there. Well, it's a win. It is a win, but I'm not too happy about it. Not too happy about it. You know, we were the better team in the game. They came better in the second half, has to be said, but Should be talking about at least a 2-goal cushion here for us. But let's not be too harsh. It is a win. We have taken the advantage into Man City, but I think we've lost our last 2 games at the Etihad by 1 goal. So if it carries on theme, we're going to extra time. But we have got the advantage. And the way we're playing this season, we should still have confidence that we can beat Man City away from home. But it could be tie over already, let's be honest. It could have gone 3 or 4-0 up in the game. So that is kind of devastating. But it's still a win. It's still a win. So I'm relatively satisfied. But I'm not exactly happy with it. But anyway, we are familiar with the team, of course. In just 3 days' time, we've got the Carabao Cup final again. Can we win the trophy for back-to-back seasons and for the 3rd time in the series? We've played them once before in the Carabao Cup final and we beat them. Can we make it twice in the same competition? We'll find out in a sec. Okay, well, here we are. It's time for the Carabao Cup final against Man City, of course. We are the holders of the competition, beating Tottenham in the final last season. We actually won 2 of the last 4. Beating Man City in the final as well, of course, in 2034. As I said, since we lost to Brighton in the FA Cup final, we've played in 9 finals. We've won all 9. This is our 10th. Can we make it 10 in a row? That'd be one hell of a record, wouldn't it? I didn't even know about this fully until I checked it, to be honest. I thought to myself, when was the last time we lost the final? I can't remember losing the final in a long time. And then I saw the record. 9 in a row. Here we are looking for 10. Well, here we go then. Straight into it. Man City, the Carabao Cup final at Wembley. Can we make it 3 out of 5 seasons in the competition? Well, also Man United are playing today in the Premier League at home to Sheffield United. So if they win by 8 goals, they could go top of the league here today. I highly doubt that. Sheffield United are a good team, as I said. 8th in the league. So, Man United are definitely strong favourites for the game. But hopefully, Sheffield United can spring off a surprise there. Maybe nick a point. That'd be nice for us. We have a chance to go 5 points clear at the top then if that happens. And if they lose the game, we have a chance to go 6 points clear at the top. So fingers crossed for Sheffield United as well. But obviously, the more important thing is us in the Carabao Cup final against Man City. In terms of the team sheet, well, unfortunately, been forced to make a couple of changes. Scalvini has picked up an injury against Man City there. He is out for 3 to 9 days with pulled hamstring. And also his compatriot Magnaghi also picked up an injury. And he's out between 4 to 7 days. So Camara comes in on the right wing for Magnaghi. And El Idrissi comes in at centre-back to replace Scalvini. We're actually missing 7 players for this final here today. So that is not great. Aaron Trout was suspended as well. Kopic is suspended. Bruno is out injured along with Gran Mbaka, Magnaghi and Scalvini. But the good news is our main Italian is still fit, of course. Gugno, he just doesn't stop scoring. He's an absolute freak in recent times. He didn't score anything against Man City though, did he? Yeah, he did score. Of course he scored. I forget these days because how good he is. I do remember exactly how he scored right now. Of course I do. Acosta fed him through and he tapped it into the back of the net. I probably should remember what happened just 15 minutes ago in real life, shouldn't I? But my memory is not the best, to tell you the truth. But anyway, enough to talk about that. It's time for the Carabao Cup final. We've won our last 2 out of 4 Carabao Cups in the final. We've also won 9 finals in a row. Can we make it 10 here today? Well, let's find out. All right, here we go. Trip to Wembley. I just hope that Victor Porto goal there doesn't cost us going through to the quarterfinal of the Champions League. That would be devastating, to be honest. Really, really devastating. Should have won that very comfortably. And 1 minute into this game, already got a first highlight of the match. Man City with the ball. Coric clears it, though. Now, here's Camara. Wow, can we take it early in this game? Here's Camara with the ball. Playing in front of Magnaghi today. He started off the season absolutely disgustingly poor, Camara, but he's come quite good since then, thankfully. Magnaghi not been quite at his best this season, has to be said. But still, he's a brilliant player, of course. We won the first of the 3, 2-1, not by a considerable margin. Can we win the second of the 3? Hopefully we can, so we can lift that lovely piece of silverware again in the series for the 3rd time. Here is Jarvis with the ball. He passed out to Adelson. Already got a yellow card, but he's a bit worrying. Back to Jarvis. Ooh, he's got a foul there, but that's not a penalty. It's outside the box. If you're ever not sure whether it's a penalty or not, 99% of the time it's not a penalty, to be honest. Just added for the drama. That is a free kick. It looked like a free kick. Got a free kick in a dangerous position, though. Bellingham to take it. Crosses it in. Jarvis is there. Oh, my word. Jarvis. 5'7" Jarvis heading it, but it's clawed over the bar by the keeper. Got a corner out of it, though. Camera to take this one. Gugno's running there, but he can't get his head on the ball. Jarvis wins the header again. Costa shoot. Oh, my word. Still got it. Been a very lively start to the game here. He passed it back to El Idrissi, but that's end of the highlight. But we start off the game on the front foot again, which is very nice. The next game, though, is, of course, by far the biggest of the 3 away to Man City. First one at home, second one in the neutral venue, the 3rd one away from home. Here is Porto, who scored that goal for Man City to make it 2-1, which is a little bit worrying, it has to be said. we could be taking a 3-goal lead, but unfortunately only taking a 1-goal lead. But anyway, today's not the Carabao Cup, Kenny. Don't worry about the Champions League just yet. Here's Arnold with the ball. Gets past him like he's not even there. Here's Camera. Back to Arnold. Lovely bit of play, this. Cut it back. Where's Gunyo? Oh, thought it might be a penalty, but he won the ball there. Suddenly that dangerous attack is over with. But Eladrissi wins the ball back from an ageing Haaland. Not got quite the same pace anymore, which is very, very fortunate for us. Here's a Daleson with the ball. Come on, boys. What a lovely start to the game. Go on. Lovely. Got to be a goal. Camera with the goal. I thought he might be offside there, but obviously he's not. The referee's not pointing towards his watch and looking to the VAR screen. We 1-0 up in the game, very early on in the game, but we started off the game like that in the first game. Home to them in the round of 16 first leg, so can't get too carried away. But Camera have a lovely goal there, 1-0 up in this game as well. They yet to have a shot in the game, which is good for us. Long way to go yet, though. Long, long way to go yet. They've definitely got some dangerous players still. Well, the game's got a bit quiet after that goal. 32 minutes in. Back on the highlight, though. Adelsson with a long throw attempt. Duran clears it. Vallejos clears it even further. Now here's Haaland. He's lost his pace these days, but it doesn't mean he's still not a brilliant striker. He's still top goal scorer in the league this season, which is quite, it's quite astounding, his Premier League record. But anyway, here's Cruz for on goal. Oh, I think Arnold just put him off there just enough for Lopez to have an easy catch there, so that was fortunate. Still, by far the better team in the first half again, similar to that first game we played against them. But this time, only 1-0 at half-time. It was only 1-0 at half-time in the last game, wasn't it? Because Gunyo scored just after half-time. But, all in all, we're playing quite well, has to be said. But only 1-0 against Man City is not exactly a very stable lead, is it? Gunyo, a rare poor game here today, a 6.5. Haven't you seen that in recent times? Will he not score in the game or get an assist? Very bizarre. Here's Cruz. Arnold wins it back very comfortably, though. Here's Eladrissi to Jarvis. He boots it along to Camera. Got a chance to catch. Here's Gunyo in the middle, I mean. Would he get that goal? No. He's gone for a... Oh, my word. Well, I thought it does go for a corner eventually, but I thought he's already gone for a corner, but it hit the bar. We have got a corner, though. Camera to take it. Look for Gunyo. Here's Gunyo. Oh, my word. He just heads just over the bar. Gunyo. 30 minutes to go in the game. We are still the better team in the game. Of course, I need to remember that we are playing Man City away in just 3 days' time. There's some tired players on the pitch here. Well, I was going to say I'll bring on Ehrentraut for Gunyo, but of course Ehrentraut was suspended, so I can't do that, can I? I can bring on Montero for Koric, though, and Koric has just been very poor in recent times. Very, very poor. Unfortunately, got Bruno out injured as well, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the results too much, which is great for us. Another change here. Delson on the yellow card, but he's playing really well with 7.8 there. Arnold was knackered. Let's bring on Booth for him. I think that'll do for now. 28 minutes to go. It's only 1-0, but we are winning the game. Man City started growing the game a little bit now, though. I think that second goal is long overdue here. Here's Acosta with the ball. Lovely pass to Booth, that. Booth! Left foot! Oh! McDonald with the save. You must be their backup goalkeeper. Lopez is the number one. Probably the best goalkeeper in the game, Lopez. Not our Lopez, their Lopez. It's a corner, but it's cleared very easily now. He's heavy with the ball, but end of highlight. Let's make another couple of changes here. Yeah, Gunyo for a rare poor game. Doesn't mean he still can't score in the game, though. Acosta, he's got 6.7. He's also very tired. Let's bring on Pedri again. And also Adels on the yellow card. Let's take him off. Let's bring on Fafali for him. 18 minutes to go. This will be our 10th final win in a row if we hold on to this 1-0 lead here. We still only have 1 shot on target in the entire game. Had 2 shots on target now. 9 minutes to go. Can we get that second goal and wrap this one up? Or will they come back into it? Here's Gunyo. Played poor today. He's through on goal. Gunyo! No, Gunyo. Wasn't the easiest chance, to be fair. Probably took it too early. Got a corner now, though. Camera to take it. Gunyo! There he is. There he is. He doesn't stop scoring. He doesn't stop scoring. Get in there. Get in. He's had a poor game today, but look at that. With 6 minutes to go, he gets his headed goal. And it's 2-0 in the game with only 6 minutes left. I don't think we need to stay positive anymore. Let's get back to balanced at least and try and hold on to this lead. Get in. Get in there, Gunyo. What a hero. Well, got a lot more pragmatic in the game. Only 5 minutes left. Can we hold on here? Gunyo, the hero again. What a player. But we're straight on the highlight, to be honest. They score in this highlight, then it's going to be a very, very nervy end to the game. But come on, it's been 10 finals, one in a row. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I've definitely never done that before. Not that I know of, anyway. 10 finals, one in a row. Can he wrap it up here, Montero? Make it 3-0. He does. Get in there. Get in there. We've won the Carabao Cup again. This is turned out to be our competition. Of course, I'd like to say the Champions League or the Premier League was our competition, but to have any competition that you consistently win in recent times, it's our third win in 5 seasons, of course, very, very nice. And Montero, make sure to win there. Get in. Get in there. Let's hope we can play this good away to Man City in the final game of the episode. But here it is. This is becoming a familiar sight for us, especially with the Carabao Cup, our 3rd trophy in 5 seasons, and also our 10th final one in a row. That is one hell of a record. Get in there. Get in. What heroes. Gunyo again scoring a goal, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Missing quite a few players in this game as well. Some very important players like Maka, Magnaghi, Ehrentraut, Bruno, Scalvini, and the other ones I can't name on the top of my head. So, yeah, get in. Get in there. Well, great that we've won a piece of silverware in the episode. The Carabao Cup again, which is brilliant, has to be said. But now it's all about the Champions League, of course. We're only taking a 2-1 lead into the second leg. It should be more, let's be honest. It should be at least a 2-goal lead. So, very slender lead. We lost away to Man City early on in the season, 2-1. I think we lost last season away 2-1 as well, actually. Actually, look now. No, we lost away 1-0 last season. So, lost our last 2 games away to Man City. The good news is, we lost the last 2 games only by 1 goal. So, as long as it carries on theme, we're guaranteed extra time, which is, of course, better than losing in 90 minutes, of course. But, yeah, a little bit nervous about that. They've got a point to prove now as well after losing the last 2 games against us. But if we continue the same form into that game, then there's no reason to think we can't go through to the quarter-final and start dreaming about winning the Champions League again. That game is coming up very, very soon. Also, Man United dropped points against Sheffield United. Look at that. 3-3. Lovely. They're actually 3-1 down in the game as well. So, yeah, that's disappointing. But lovely, lovely for us. We've got a 2-point lead over them with a game in hand. So, when our game in hand, we'll be 5 points clear at the top. Although, saying that, our games in the league are still very tricky. And, of course, we had a better lead than this stage last season. We blew the league title to Newcastle. But the team feels different to me this season. The team feels different. We feel like we're in a better place. We've obviously got an absolutely unbelievable striker up there as well, who keeps banging in the goals for fun. But we've still got to face QPR away, Chelsea away as well, Newcastle at home. We've got to face Tottenham at home as well, Man City at home still in the league. So, yeah, it's by far, well, it's nowhere near close to being done yet. I don't know what our game in hand is. Maybe it's the Tottenham game at home. We shall see. But anyway, as I said, it's all like Champions League now. The away leg is coming up next. If we draw the game, we're going through to the quarterfinal. Okay, here we are. It's time for the final game of the Trilogy away to Man City. Will this be the most devastating one of the episode? Well, as I said, you saw for yourself, we should be taking more than a 1-goal lead here to the Etihad, and I'll be a lot more confident right now. But I'm still confident. We've beaten them the last 2 games quite easily as well, it has to be said. But those 2 games both weren't away from home. One at home, one at Wembley. So we shall see what happens. I don't know who will get in the quarterfinal, of course. That draw will take place on Friday. So if we do get through, we will see who we get in the quarter. Well, we actually see who will get in the quarterfinal, semi-final, and the final. What teams we could get, shall I say? But long way to go yet. We've got to beat Man City away, or a draw away. We go through to the quarterfinal. So let's hope we can do that. Well, in terms of the team sheet, unfortunately, we're still missing quite a few players. In terms of changes, though, the back 5 are completely unchanged. Neo Maka is back from injury. Definitely taking a little bit of risk here by starting him, but he should be all right. It wasn't a very serious injury. It's only a little minor injury, I think, or moderate injury. Yeah, he's out for 3 weeks, but he's a very, very important player. So he starts today's game. That means Bellingham misses out. Jarvis moves to the Segundo Volante. And other than that, there's no changes. Only Maka comes in. Ehrentraut picked up a slight injury, unfortunately. He's obviously suspended for the Carabao Cup final there. He's back to training tomorrow, though. Only a 1 to 2 day injury. So I put him on the bench, although I don't usually do that with any sort of injury, to be honest. But we don't know what's going to happen here in today's game. So he's on the bench. But look at that. Look at the players missing. We've got 3 unregistered players. We've got Bruno, Grana, Magnaghi and Scalvini all out for today's game. And, of course, Ehrentraut carrying that slight injury. But you know what I'm going to say, don't you? We've still got that man up front, Loris Gunyo, who's absolutely ridiculous in recent times. Had a poor game there in the Carabao Cup final until he scored the 2nd goal late on. And then Montero wrapped up the win for us. Can we make it 3 out of 3 in the episode? And can we go through to the Champions League quarterfinal? Also, I'm setting up with the same style of play. We don't need to fear them, in my opinion, although it could come back to backfire. We shall see what happens. But yeah, at the moment, sticking with the same positive style. A long 90 minutes, though, of course. It's a very tight game. All it needs is 1 goal. and we're back to level pegging in the tie. So if we get the first goal in the game, though, that could be very, very important. And look at that, the early stages here. We have the match momentum as it stands. But 10 minutes in, not a highlight to talk of yet, which is good for me. A 0-0 draw works absolutely fine. I'm very happy with a 0-0 draw. Very, very happy with a 0-0 draw. 21 minutes in, we got our first highlight of the game. We've got a free kick here. Here's Mohammed with the ball. He passed it to Corich. He's been poor recently. A poor pass as well. But it comes to Arnold, who's certainly very good at crossing. 16 crossing ability. Gunyo's there. It's another goal. And it's the beast again. I'm telling you, I'm running out of superlatives for him, to be honest. He's just absolutely ridiculous. And suddenly it's 3-1 in the tie. As I said, at the moment, he's just completely undroppable. Undroppable. Poor Aaron Trout can't get a look in, but Gunyo, this is happening every single game. With his feet, with his head, it does not matter. With his shoulder, it's just going in the back of the net. And 22 minutes into this game, we have got our 2-goal cushion in the tie. Still a long way to go, yo. So let's not celebrate too much here, but wow, what a lovely start to this second leg. Gunyo, what a player. What a player he is. Unreal. You know, I was starting to regret signing him a little bit for 260 million. I told you he's a good player, but I don't want a good player for that money. I want an elite player, and now he's certainly elite. He might even be, well, in my opinion, he's one of the best players in the world right now. Definitely. Do we have a potential Ballon d'Or one in our hands here? It's got to be up there. Anyway, long way to go. Let's not get too excited. 60 minutes to go. They score a goal. It's back to only 1-goal cushion for us, so let's not get too excited. Daleson's giving the ball away in a dangerous area. There's Neto. Haaland's hit the bar there. Almost went in the back of the net, but fortunately for us, it did not. Keeping them relatively quiet again. Yet to have a shot on target in the game. We haven't done much, to be honest. Only that 1 goal, of course, from Gunyo. That is enough right now as it stands. And at half-time in this tie, we're actually taking a better lead than what we did start the game with. So I've got to be very, very happy with that. It would be nice if we could see another goal to get that lovely 3-goal cushion. But, you know, let's not complain about anything here. I'm very happy with what I've seen so far. But also, I've seen a lot of things in my FootballManager days over the years. And I know that Man City can easily come back and win this game and knock us out of competition. So let's not get too excited. If we get a second goal, though, we can get a little bit excited. A little bit excited, that's for sure. And here's Acosta with the ball. But Haaland wins the ball back in his own box. But then he just stands still with it. Gunyo's there again. He scored again. Is he offside, though? He might be offside. But Gunyo again. Oh, my word. If this is a goal, this could be tie over. Still not going to quite say that just yet because there's a long way to go yet. But get in. Get in. Get in there. Is the round of 16 curse over with? It could be. What is Haaland doing there? No one knows what he's doing there. Costa plays it to Gunyo. He absolutely smashes it. Lopez gets hands on it, but he's scored his second goal in the game. We're now 4-1 up on aggregate. But still, there's 37 minutes to go. So Man City are well capable of scoring 3 goals in 37 minutes. So let's not get too excited still. But wow, this is in a great position for us right now, isn't it? Come on, boys. Let's finish the series with a Champions League win again. Maka, calm that down, mate. Okay, they got to go back. They got to go. It's still a 2-goal cushion though, so it's still very nice. But they got to go back. Tighten it up a little bit, boys. Tighten it up a little bit. Maka didn't like what he's doing there, mate. He gave the ball away, and then you lunged in from behind. It should be a red card, really, shouldn't it? Lunged in from behind with 2 feet. Nia Maka, well, we can pardon him a little bit. He has been injured, and Daleson actually picked up an injury as well. The Valley can come on for him. Hopefully, it's not too serious for a Daleson there because he's finally started to come good in the season, which is nice. Well, this is why you can't celebrate too early because obviously they got a goal back. Still in a commanding position though, but they score another goal. It's squeaky bum time, isn't it? Very much squeaky bum time. They've got plenty of time left in the game for him to score 2 goals, and oh my word, Javi's won the ball back. But a shocking finish from him. That is what we like to see. Shoot from that position, Javi. Very, very happy with that. But now the game is starting to come into a highlight fest now. Man City creating lots of chances. It's starting to make me think a little bit about my tactic. Might be too early though to change things. Here's Mohammed with the ball. He boots it long. Corich not even contending the header there, Corich. Come on, mate. Wake up. Here's Crespo. Oh, God. It's getting a bit panicky now, to be honest. It's getting a bit panicky now. Man City is starting to looking quite good in the game. Arnold's got a yellow card. We don't need him getting sent off, so Booth can come on for him. And Cameron's had a poor game, hasn't he, with 6.3, but no Magnaghi to talk of. You know what, I'm going to take off Jarvis and I'm going to bring on Bellingham from him as well. 27 minutes to go. They still need to score 2 goals in the game, but as I said, they're very much capable of doing that. Here's Coric with the ball. We've got a chance to counter here. Here's Gunyo. 2 goals already in the game. You might end up the season with 50 goals or something, Gunyo. You've been that ridiculous. Anyway, Coric with the ball here. Can we get another goal here? Good. Acosta! Oh. I thought it was Gunyo. I was hoping it was Gunyo, to be honest. Unfortunately, it was not. It was Acosta. Still leading the game by 2 goals, though. 20 minutes to go. All right, another change here. I'm going to take it off. You know, I don't think I'm taking anyone off, to be honest. I'll go back to balance, though. Let's start being a bit more sensible here. Let's change him to support. Let's change him to support as well. Let's put him on support also. Slow the tempo down a little bit. Don't need to run out defence anymore. Let's start slowing the pace down as well. Also put a mid-block in there as well. Let's go a little bit more safe here in the game. Could it backfire? Possibly. Also, I don't want Acosta up front. I don't know why I did that for. But 18 minutes to go. They need to score 2 more goals. Can we hold on here? Plenty of time still left to ruin this, though. Plenty of time left. We've kept them very quiet, though, in these 3 games here. And suddenly the clock is ticking down very, very quickly. And suddenly we've got 2 minutes left of the game. Oh. Another highlight, Bellingham to take a free kick. Wow. Lovely free kick attempt, but Lopez saves it very comfortably. He's gone for a corner, though. They can still score 2 goals. I'm still not celebrating early here. Unless we score from this corner. Camera to take it. He's had a very poor game. It's cleared. Maka gets it. Back to Camera. Is he offside? Apparently not. Anyway, it's a poor pick out from Camera there. He had all the space in the world, didn't he? All the time in the world. Back on the highlight here, but let's go defensive now. Let's try and hold on to this win. Can we do it? Oh, my word. If they score now, these last 3 minutes are going to be absolutely horrendous. Okay, I've gone back with effectively a back 8 now. Only 3 players forward. Just trying to hold on to this win. 3 minutes to go of added time. And we're in the quarter-final, which isn't the biggest deal in the world, but the last 2 seasons we knocked down the round of 16, and now I've got Man City this time round. I was a bit nervous, but it's going to be 3 wins out of 3 in the episode against them, so wow. Really showed them who's boss, but it's not over yet. 3 minutes to go. They're scoring this highlight. They've still got time to score another goal. Luckily for us, though, they did not score from the highlight. I think that's it for us, surely. It is. Get in. Get in there. Get in. What a lovely episode for us. But look at that man, Gunyo, again. 2 goals in this game. He scored in the Carabao Cup final, and he scored in the first leg as well. If it weren't for him, where would he be in the season? I have no idea. Not saying the other players have been bad, because they haven't. They've been very good as well. But Gunyo, he has been a man possessed for the last, 16 games now, I think it is. He scored 20 goals in 13, so that's now, 24 goals in 16 games. Absolutely crazy from him. But most importantly, we're through to the Champions League quarter-final. Stick around, though, guys, because we're going to see who will get in the quarter-final very, very shortly. Well, what a lovely episode for us. 3 wins out of 3, all against Man City. We've won the Carabao Cup again, and we're also through to the Champions League quarter-final. Beat them 2-1 at home and 2-1 away from home as well. Get in there. Gunyo, with how many goals was it? 4 goals was it in total from Gunyo. What a player he is, and he just cannot stop scoring, can he? He cannot stop scoring. Hopefully he'll score away to Aston Villa as well. You probably think they should do a rest away to Villa, but as I said, I can't rest him. I can't rest him in any game. I don't take any games for granted right now, no matter who we're playing. Villa are down at 18th in the league, but I don't care. We need to win that league title, and Gunyo needs to start every game in which he can start. But anyway, let's get to this Champions League draw then. Who will we face in the quarter-final? What teams are available as well? Let's have a look. We've got Dortmund, PSG, who we always lose to. I was saying that. We never play them at home, so who knows what we'll do against them at home. Bayern Munich as well, Liverpool, Man United. Oh God, anyone but them. Anyone but them. Leipzig, who we beat in the Champions League final 3 seasons ago. And OGC Nice, who we failed to beat in this season as well. So, yeah, if I was to pick, I'd pick either Nice or Dortmund, to be honest with you. But I'll take pretty much anyone as long as it's not Man United. I want to avoid them at all costs because I just hate playing them because we always do poorly against them. But anyway, let's get started with a draw then. Let's go. Who can we get here? Come on. No one's stupid, please. Dortmund, I'll take them. I'll take Dortmund. Give me Dortmund. Give me Dortmund. No, they got PSG, so can't face either of those two. Man United still in it. I don't want them, please. Don't give me Man United, for goodness sake. I don't really want them either, to be honest. Bayern Munich. Well, we might get Man United again, might we? But we've got Nice still in the competition. I'll happily take Nice, although we failed to beat them. Here we are. Who are we getting? Not Man U. It's going to be Man U, though, isn't it? It's going to be Man U. Of course it's Man U. What they... For goodness sake. Anyone but them. Anyone but them. Oh. We have beat them in this competition before, though. We beat them in the round of 16 and went on to win the Champions League that season. So, God, anyone but them. We've got the semi-final draw as well, actually. Let's check out the semi-final draw. Who will we get in the semi-final if we get through Man United? If Gunyo's still playing like he has been in recent times, then we've definitely got a chance against them, that's for sure. Dortmund or PSG? They got Bayern or Liverpool, so we'll face either Leipzig. Oh my word! If we get through Man United, we've got such a big chance to get through to the final again. And we know what our record is like in finals, 10 in a row. So yeah, obviously we know we're going to get either Leipzig or Nice. So wow. Let's not fear Man United, though. We definitely can get through Man United. That is for sure. Definitely can. But we played them twice in the last episode, of course. We drew 0-0 away and lost 2-1 at home. We're beating them in the league as well at the moment, so we shall see what happens. Those games, obviously take place in the next episode. I'll probably feature the QPR away game in there as well, in between the two legs, because that is a big game for us as well. QPR are 11th in the league, but they are a very good team in the series. That is a very, very tricky game for us. We've got Villa away, then Tottenham at home, then Wolves at home. Before the next episode, hopefully we win all three of those games. We should do, really. Away to Villa, they're sitting 18th in the league. Home to Tottenham, sitting 4th, having a good season, but home advantage there. And at home to Wolves, sitting 12th. We should win 3 in a row coming into that episode. And home to Man United first, like it was against Man City there. And there's no reason to think we can't win over 2 legs, but Man United are my bogey team, and in recent times especially, we haven't done too well against them, as you can see here. You know what, the last 6 games, we've lost 4, drew 1, and only won 1 of them. That was a Club World Championship quarter-final. So, and also, we got knocked down around the 16 to them last season, lost 3-1 away, and lost 2-0 at home. And of course, we lost 2-1 at home in the last meeting against them as well. So, hopefully, things can change this time. We can get past our bogey team, go through to the semi-final, beat either Leipzig or Nice, get through to the final, and then beat whoever's in the final as well and win the competition again. That is the dream. Let's see if it can happen, though. We've won the Carabao Cup in the season again. We're still battling out for the Champions League and the Premier League. And the team who can ruin our season in both competitions are Man United. But we are also the team who can ruin their season. So we shall see what happens. Last season, of course, we bottled the league title massively. This time around, we look like a better team, that is for sure. But Man United are still looking to ruin our season in the Champions League and the Premier League. That next episode will feature those 2 legs, at home to Man U and away to Man U, and away to QPR in between there as well. So make sure you join for that one, guys. And please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, do that subscribe button as well. That is the end of the video, guys. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.